If you run an online cigar shop, you know how many headaches there are when it comes to getting visibility for your store and your brand. Whether it's running Google ads or Meta ads, in most cases, most online shops are not able to get visibility on the paid side of the equation. Instead, you have to rely on organic, which is where SEO comes into play. I'm Noah Kane from Noah Kane Consulting, and today we're going to dig into SEO for cigar shops and how you can leverage SEO to get around the ad restrictions that are keeping your brand from getting found online. All right, let's type in Opus X Cigars into Google and have a look at what is showing up when we type that in. Now, it's no surprise we have Arturo Fuente showing at the top. They're the manufacturer of these cigars. But when we go to their website, what you'll find is they have information about these cigars, but you actually can't buy them on the website. As you can see below the Arturo Fuente listing, we have Cigar Country, Cigar Towns, and as we scroll down, you'll notice several other online cigar shops are showing up when you type in Opus X Cigars. So if I'm an online shopper, I have to go to one of these websites in order to purchase Opus X online. This is the secret advantage online cigar shops have when it comes to SEO. While they get the short end of the stick when it comes to running ads on Google or on Meta/Facebook, they have an unfair advantage that most econ shops don't have with SEO. The biggest opportunity for these online shops is tapping into the brand equity of the cigar brands they carry. Whether it's popular names like Padron, rare finds like La Flor Dominicana, or special releases, online cigar shops can tap into the existing demand that already exists for the products that they carry. Let's take a look at what most ecom brands have to deal with when it comes to SEO. Take this search for leather crossbody bags as an example. Most ecom brands have to control their product, their content, and their demand generation, and then they have to fight for organic positioning amongst a sea of ads and other search result features. SEO is still valuable to them, but it's way harder to compete. Cigar shops, on the other hand, are resellers. They don't make the cigars. Instead, the brands that they carry create the demand, which is exactly what they can tap into when it comes to SEO. And while not being able to run ads feels like a headache for most brands, it's actually secretly an advantage. If you can win at SEO, your competitors can't outspend you. Most smaller shops have to deal with these behemoth brands that have massive ad budgets. In the cigar world, you don't have to deal with that when it comes to showing up on Google. If you win at SEO, you can beat them forever. Another advantage online cigar shops have are brand releases. These are special drops that manufacturers release throughout the year that drive a ton of interest. When people hear about them and want to buy the product, they go to Google and type in where to buy X, Y, and Z release, and that's where SEO comes into play. The online shops that win this game stay in the loop with their manufacturers, and oftentimes you'll know about releases weeks, if not months, in advance of the release. This gives your SEO team time to put together collections, backlinks, and content that can support your shop for showing up for those terms when people start actually searching. Let me show you an example from a similar industry, online liquor shops. This store was preparing for special releases that were tied to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We set up collections, content, and backlink outreach in advance of the World Cup, and now they are ranking and driving sales with ease now that the World Cup has started. As you can see here, we started setting things up all the way back in March. And now that June has hit and the World Cup has started, impressions and clicks have taken off and are helping drive sales. Most online shops wait until the products actually arrive to start marketing them, and they don't have a process in place for creating content, collections, and backlinks that'll help support the visibility once those products arrive. While tapping into the branded search of the products that you carry is an awesome strategy, it's not the only lever that online shops can pull. With the right keyword research, you can also tap into non-branded search terms that people search for every month. There are 14,000 people each month that search for Cuban cigars, another 2,000 that search for flavored cigars. But the real trick is getting creative. There are also people out there searching for best cigars for beginners and best sweet cigars for beginners. Those types of phrases often have less competition and can be easy ways into quick wins for quick traffic and quick sales right as you start your SEO campaign. The beauty of a niche like cigars is that there are so many different types of buyers out there, from beginners that need help on where to start to experts that need some new inspiration. The keywords that you can target are only limited to your imagination and the understanding you have of your customers. SEO for cigar shops, or any brand for that matter, isn't as simple as just putting up collection pages for the keywords that you want to target. For shops that carry a wide range of brands and a rotating cast of products, you absolutely need to stay on top of your on-page and technical SEO. Do you have a product or collection that's out of stock for a little bit? There's an SEO decision to be made around that. Do you have dozens of products and collections that touch on similar keyword topics? You need to make sure you don't have keyword cannibalization where all of those pages are fighting for the exact same keyword. Google will wind up demoting all of them, and then you won't show up on Google at all for those phrases. The right strategy will separate those pages in the right way so Google understands which pages to show for different search terms. And let's say you've built out hundreds of collections, created some blog content, and you have all these products that you carry. Well, now you need the proper internal linking strategy so it's easy for Google to crawl and understand your website without losing pages, or even worse, creating orphan pages that they can't find at all. Now let's talk about why SEO is a marketing channel that pays for itself. The math for online cigar shops when it comes to SEO is fairly straightforward. As an example, let's say your shop has a 2% conversion rate and an average order value of $100. For every additional 10,000 visitors per month you can drive to your website, that's adding $20K per month in revenue. Let's say you add 30,000 visitors per month. That's an extra $60K per month in revenue with no ad spend, no creatives to make, and no headaches from Meta. By investing in SEO, you're unlocking multiple 6 to 7 figures in revenue, not to mention loyal customers that will be buying from you for years to come. Looking to tap into SEO for your online cigar shop? Click the link below to book a call, and let's get started.